Welcome to Bob Victor's Native American Hardwood Moldings, made in the USA, where a family tradition of craftsmanship prevails. Your frame is a solid American hardwood frame with 100% environmentally safe finish and is made in the USA. All of our wood comes from a family-owned sawmill and is graded under the National Hardwood Lumber Association's grading standards of Select and Better, which must be 91 2/3 clear of defects. What is Native American hardwood? Wood that is native to America, like American cherry, American walnut, American ash, American basswood, American maple, and American pine. We use no finger-jointed or laminated woods, and we use no gesso. Your frame starts with verified sustainable American hardwoods. After the trees are harvested, they are taken to the sawmill yard for sorting by species. After they have air-dried, they are taken to the mill for sawing. The first step is debarking of the log before it goes to the saw. When the log arrives at the saw head, it is scanned by the computer to determine the best way to cut the log to get the maximum yield from the log. The parts of the log that will not produce satisfactory wood will be sorted and sent to the chipper to be used to fire the boiler, which generates heat for the kiln and used to generate electricity to run the plant. After the log is square, it goes to the main saw for sawing, which yields the lumber we buy. After the planks are generated, they're graded by a National Hardwood Lumber Association certified inspector, who marks as to what grade it is. Here is an example of the kind of wood we buy to manufacture our solid American hardwood moldings. This is the heart of the log, which is full of defects. Many manufacturers choose this grade of wood because of cost. The defects must be cut out. This is where the finger-jointed and laminated woods are generated. The wood arrives to us approximately 48 hours after it is removed from the kiln. It is moved directly into our building. The first step in our manufacturing process is to generate a CAD drawing of the profile to create a template to make the knives. Unless we change the template, the profile will remain the same from run to run. We have over 20 years' experience making our own knives. Every time we need to run the profile, we dress the knives to the template to ensure repeatability. Blanks are cut for the profile we are about to run. Before we run a profile, the molder is set up to within plus or minus 0.005 of an inch. After the first stick is run, it is checked with digital micrometers. Next, we check with what we call a go-no-go gauge to ensure the size. It must fit through the go-no-go gauge before a production run is started. If it fits, we are ensured the profile is correct. After the profile is milled, it is sanded up to 7 times before the finishing process is started. If the profile requires ornamentation, it is applied with a wood fiber and polymer material, which finishes like wood and will not chip like many ornamentations. The next step in finishing is applying stains and sealers. If the finish requires antiquing and patinas, it is all applied by hand. If the profile is gold or silver, this Italian machine applies the fine Italian finishes on our solid American hardwoods, which does not require gesso, which will chip and crack. After all the steps are finished, we apply a very durable, environmentally safe finish, which will not rub off in the assembling of the frame.
Most important is our silvers and gold finishes. They are Italian, and here it is. Again, it will not rub off as on the carpet or be abused with steel wool. Again, small amount of pledge, and it all just comes right back to the same sheen level it had before you even messed with it.
Each stick is hand inspected before it is cut. The size is verified and checked to the order. Each frame is checked again for defects and accuracy before it is wrapped for shipping. We ship every day with FedEx Ground or other regional carriers.
Good morning, Bob Victors and Mighty Mouse.
We don't depend on caller ID. When a customer calls, Joanne recognizes many by voice when she answers the phone. We will welcome you as a regular caller to show you why we have developed an alternative to the third world offering. We manufacture over 600 solid American hardwood moldings for you and your customers.